Hey Mona, how are you?
Doing great, Misha. How are you?
Good to finally connect. There you guys are.
Absolutely.
How are you guys doing? What part of the world are you in? I am unclear.
Actually, we live in Parker, Colorado, which is just a suburb south of Denver.
Ah, okay, cool. Colorado. I would
Colorado.
say I'm out in Hawaii, and the places that people always tell me I need to visit are Colorado and Austin, Texas. Those are like the two places that people say I can't go without visiting. So I'll be out
Colorado's
there sooner than later. It's usually Boulder that people tell me to go to, but I'll have to drop by and say hi. It sounds fun.
Definitely. You're welcome anytime. We'd love to have you.
Thank you. Hey, so you guys know why I'm calling, obviously. You guys have been crushing it with the Super Affiliate Network since coming on board. You guys came on board, what, just a month ago? A little bit over a
June
month ago?
1st.
Okay, June 1st, so 29 days ago. And you've already made 4 pro commissions, so $4,000 in commissions there. And then more than that because you also made front end sales and all that good stuff. So
Right.
I just wanted to congratulate you and bring the spotlight to you guys a little bit because obviously when people get started and they take action, it's awesome to show them respect. And I mean, I appreciate you guys for getting started and taking action and doing what's necessary in order to produce results because it's not the easiest thing always. So congratulations, you guys are killing it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And just to kind of bring a little
We're
bit,
so excited. We've been in affiliate marketing for a couple years,
okay.
and we have learned so much with your training.
It's awesome.
I think day 3, I was blown away, and I'm like, oh man, this is.
She couldn't even sleep.
I didn't sleep for 2 weeks.
Really? Wow. Well, hey, I think a lot of people are saying they're getting value out of the training, and it's set up in a way that I think makes it. I think a lot of people give a lot of value in the industry, but sometimes a lot of value can almost be a curse because if you don't present it in the right way, it's hard for people to understand and kind of have the message delivered, right? And I kind of tried to set it up in a way that would give a lot of value and then not overwhelm and allow you to take actionable steps, which of course you guys are doing because you're making such awesome sales and obviously you're just going to be making more because you're now a Maui Intensive member, which I'll talk about in just a minute. But what are you guys doing in order to produce the sales that you're producing? Because you guys obviously 4,000 in your first 30 days, only about 1% of the people on the internet ever accomplish something like that.
Well, I think for us, it starts with the belief in something.
Yeah.
And you've created training that is so logical and comprehensive, easy to follow. Um, when you couple that with 2 years of experience in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and on a, I guess, ironic note, all the challenges and the failures and all the stuff that has come into play during those 2 years, when you finally do get training that makes so much sense, you can just run with it.
Absolutely.
So that's my take, Scott.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. And also, just the network we built over the last couple of years with the internet marketing folks, and that was a resource we tapped into, and as well, we were able to show some people that this is an awesome product, and this is what you need to join and take a look at.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, just so I can kind of build off that, I think a lot of people, when they get started with internet marketing, it sounds really fun and it sounds awesome because you can just kind of, I think a lot of people are naturally introverts who are drawn to the industry. And so they don't do what you just talked about in building relationships. You've been in the industry for a long time and were able to tap into relationships, right? And that's where the importance of getting on the trainings and attending the events and going to the masterminds. I have one relationship in my business that made me over 6 figures. I know just by looking at numbers and just tracking exactly how that relationship was created and where it went. And the power of relationships is something that a lot of people overlook. And that's one thing that you guys just brought light to. So that's awesome. So are you guys, you're in the traffic co-op now. You're following up really good with your buyers. What's something, because I see some of the messages that come in from you in regards to you communicating with your buyers and them trying to figure things out. So just to kind of give maybe a little bit more value, what would you recommend someone to do? Let's say they tap into the traffic co-op in order to generate a sale. What's your process look like after you have a buyer in the pipeline? where you indoctrinate them, you bring them onto your team, you make them part of the family, because you're seeing a really high percentage of your people upgrade.
Yeah.
Follow up.
Yeah.
I mean, I am in daily communication with these people, motivating them, encouraging them, reinforcing the idea of affiliate marketing as a whole, because I think that for some of the people that that I've been able to introduce Sam to, they were kind of at a point where they were ready to completely give up altogether.
Yeah.
And so it's been really, really rewarding to, see them light up again and say, okay, here we go. This is a very doable thing.
Yeah.
And,
Awesome.
just follow up.
Yeah, the communication you have with your buyers is huge. And if you guys are following up with your buyers like you should be with your leads, obviously, that's where actually the majority of the profits will come from. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't quite understand. So, yeah, that's all awesome stuff. And like I said earlier, you guys invested in coming out to the Maui Intensive Coaching and Mentorship Program. So you guys will be out on Maui hanging out, and I can help you personally with your business to get it to the next level. You're already doing well. And what kind of gave you the courage to step up and invest in your business at that level?
That's a good question, because we went pro right away, and then it's only like a week later we saw the value of what you were offering at the Maui Intensive to actually take our soap series and our bridge page videos and all that and help us tailor that based on your experience and your success. And we thought, what better coaching than to have the guy that started all this take a look at what we've got, what we're doing, and help us just improve it that much more.
And actually sit down with us, hands on,
Yeah.
In the trenches, grind, because that's what we're hoping for, and that's what we want. So hopefully we're on the right track.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're going to make us work really hard when we're there.
Absolutely. I'm excited for you guys to be here for this one too, because we have other members who just want to go hard the whole time and grind. And that's what I tend to do, but it can be hard sometimes when you're coaching people and they don't want to do that and everyone's not on the same page. So absolutely. And I'm looking forward to it. And hey, we'll get to chill at the beach for a little bit too, here and there, in between grind sessions.
Absolutely.
So guys, just to kind of close out, what are 3 things you'd recommend a new member to do? Let's say someone gets started or they're looking at the Super Affiliate Network. They're not really sure if it will work. They're in that state like you talked about where they're ready to give up just because they don't have belief. What are 3 little actionable items that you tell them to go out and implement that will help them create a result? And then from there, that'll reinforce their belief and allow them to take more action.
What I've done is start with just opening up conversation, not necessarily, in fact, not on a salesy kind of way at all. Mm-hmm. Just, hey, how's it going? How are things going? That kind of thing. That would be for one.
I think number 2 is once you get some training, you start understanding the process, is go out and do it. Just follow what you've been taught and do it.
And don't wait to perfect something.
Right.
Just take action.
Don't jump in, with thousands and thousands of dollars, but just jump in and start doing something with the training and just see what your results are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And number 3.
I think number 3 is, for me anyway, is to be open-minded. I mean, we all have our paradigms about, well, this won't work, that won't work. This would be too hard for me. I don't understand this. I'm not good at this. Don't get into that mindset. Turn that around and say, let me just listen and hear what's going on. See who's had success with this. How can I tailor that to my world and make it work for me?
And another translation for that is just push past the fear.
Yeah,
simple as
we
that.
talk about that quite often.
Exactly. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And
exactly.
It keeps too many people back. You guys, on the second question, you actually, or the second answer, you said two different answers that I thought were gold. You said, don't be a perfectionist. And one of the things that I had to overcome was perfectionism. And a mentor told me one night on a Skype call, more or less, I was putting off doing what I should have been doing. And he said, perfect is the enemy of done. And he said, just go take action. And then also you said that you have to actually take action, right? It's about going out and applying the information. And the truth is that information isn't power. Information is only power with action combined. So when you have information, then you take action based on it. That's where power comes from. So awesome stuff, guys. And I'm looking forward to grind away with you on Maui. And should be a whole lot of fun as well. And I'll see you guys soon.
Absolutely. Sounds great. Looking forward to it,
Awesome.
Misha.
Thank you.
Thanks for the call. We
Hey, of
really,
course.
really appreciate that.
Of course, guys. It'll be probably out to the list next week. So
Okay.
we'll see it then. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
All right,
Thank
see
you. Bye.